is Unit 4, Lesson 4. And this is Worksheet B. And we're working with ratio and proportion worksheet. And it doesn't say this, but I'm going to write this in here, with unit analysis. Okay, when we were working with unit analysis before, remember when we had 1 cup equal to 8 fluid ounces, and we had 2 cups equals to 1 pint and 2 pints. 1 quart, right? And 4 quarts equals to 1 gallon. We also had 1 pound equal to 16 ounces, and so on. And we also, what we're going to do is we're going to convert. These are some things where we have to convert from the English to metric units, where we have length. The unit that we're going to use to convert from English, that almost says from English to metric, is inches to centimeters. And so we have 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters. So we can say that the conversion for this is 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters, or 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch, depending on what unit we have to cancel out. For mass, and mass is another word for weight, the difference between mass and weight is weight takes into account Earth's gravity. Gravity is different on different, gravity is different on the Earth than it is on the Moon. So our weight is going to be different on Earth than it is on the Moon. Well, what scientists do is they calculate the difference in that, and they come up with mass. So that mass, our mass, is the same on Earth as it is on the Moon. And so that's why we say mass, but just think of mass as the same thing as weight for what we're doing. And we're going to work with pounds to kilograms. So we're going to say 2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram. So our conversion here is going to be 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram, or 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds, depending on, when we're going through our unit analysis, what we want to cancel. The third thing we're looking at is capacity, or volume. And basically, when we talk about volume, remember the illustration about the yard, where so 1 liter is equal to 1.06 quarts. So a liter is pretty close to a quart. It's a little bit larger than a quart, but pretty darn close. So we can say 1 liter over 1.06 quarts, or 1.06 quarts over 1 liter. Okay? And another thing that we're going to look at, kind of review over, is King Hector's back.
Oh Lord.
King Hector is back.
All of us back.
And he loves to dance. So we're going to say King Hector dances while drinking chocolate milk. And in the middle here, we're going to put the base units. We're going to put grams, liters, or meters. Okay? So for our conversions, we're going to write 1,000, and then we're going to put a blank here for grams, liters, or meters, over 1 kilo blank, whether it be grams. So in other words, if we had 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram, so on, or 1,000 liters, 1,000 liters over 1 kiloliter, and so on. So the next one would be what?
100.
100, right? Blank over 1 hecto, whether it be hectograms or hectoliters or hectometers or whatever. And then next one would be 10, right, over 1 decaliter or meter or whatever. Okay? And now in the last test, what happened is I saw people putting up this table here, but they would get these two switched. So remember that the tens, think of deca and deci, mean are similar meaning to 10. Okay, so the two tens, they're in the middle. Okay, the 2,000s, they're on the ends. So now we're going to go to 10, right? Or no, wait, now we're going to go to 1, and now the 10 is in the denominator. It switches, right? The base unit is always in the numerator, whether it be grams, liters, or meters. So the King Hector dances while drinking chocolate milk parts, those are always in the denominator. So now it switches to 1, and now we have 100 centiliters